What's up, Geekdom? As you can see, I'm committing a little bit to the goofiness, which is going to be going to see the Indiana Jones movie. And I said I would wear it, and I think I will wear it. I haven't committed 100% to wearing it, but I've had this hat for a while. I have not had an opportunity to wear it, but might be fun tonight just to block me from the bullshit. Just don't have the leather jacket. Never did leather jackets. Not because I don't like them. It's just one of those things you should be full grown by the time you start buying leather attire. Otherwise, it's not going to fit right. It's going to grow out of it real quick. So, like, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined. I woke up early. I went to bed early. Woke up early. And here we are. 7 o'clock in the morning. Wide awake. I already even had my coffee. I even got some gaming in. Like, oh shit. Where's the bullwhip? It's in my pants, beastly. The bullwhip is in my pants. Can't be Indiana Jones, Indiana Street Negroes. Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones from the west side. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let me quit before I choke myself. Told y'all it's hot there. It's hot here. And I'm still clogged up. I had mucus and stuff. Had my window partially open last night. Woke up with a head full of fucking mucus and stuff. So I will need to kill myself today. I'm laughing. But Indiana Johnson, it's pretty funny to me. Pretty funny to me. No, it's pretty funny to me. Where's your bullwhip? Some pants. Only where the ladies can find it. All that coffee already sound like old Indiana. Back from the Temple of Doom. It's kind of dusty on that Last Crusade. Just saying. Last Crusade to get that booty. Oh, dusty butt. But yeah, I'm just trying to have some fun with this shit because I'm really the only thing I'm thinking about when I went to sleep and woke up this morning, the only thing I'm thinking about being excited for this is if it's bad, being able to roast it thoroughly. That's the only thing I'm getting excited about. Like, oh, I get to go in. Woo, I'm gonna go in. Woo, it is fine. Oh my God. I'm low-key looking forward to how many shitty ass jokes I can make about this shit if I see it and it's just fucking terrible. It's absolutely terrible. That's what I'm looking at. Like, oh my God, I can roast this forever. We can light up New York with this. Say this heat for the winter. Like, oh my goodness. Look forward to hearing like the regular reviewers and stuff like that going in on this shit if it's that goddamn bad. Because it ain't gonna make no difference in Harrison Ford's pocket. He's still gonna get paid. Everybody I don't like still getting paid off of this shit. The only people that's gonna really fuck up is George. So fuck up George. Other than that Phoebe Waller, she'll go on to another movie. She'll go on to ruin Tomb Raider for you. So all y'all that's into Tomb Raider, yeah, they'll ruin that for you too, which is nothing but a knockoff of Indiana Jones anyway. So what the fuck? She gonna do it twice? She's gonna do it twice, nigga, 2 times. So whatever. You have a chick with no boobs, no legs, no ass, and HKs on the thighs, shorts, going around spelunking, which I don't want to see. I never liked the boobless Tomb Raider. What was the point? They cute to watch. See that shit. But anyway, I'm halfway trying to get y'all to watch the shit just so we can all roast it together. It'll be like a huge funeral pyre, right? Oh crap, I just swerved and this. I was distracted by another ninja in the door. Hey, no one, keep your eyes on the road, man. No, Indy always on a horse. I'm on my trusty steed right now. I'm on my trusty steed right now. Ride my ass off to work. A little late, but it's okay. I got some stuff done on Gran Turismo. I got some races in, so I'm happy about that. I was able to successfully play my PS5 streaming through my phone. So that means tonight, if the movie's bad, I get to come home and kill some people off the vision. CG. Forcibly delete some NPCs on the Division 2. 1 second. Carson MC. There we go. Somebody texted me. Maybe she's back from Italy. That'll be fun. Somebody want to see my bullwhip. What up, UFO? Wrong for me to wish I had a flat tire so I don't go see this movie? Yeah. You know why? How much is that flat tire gonna cost you? How much is the flat tire gonna cost you? As far as I know, a flat tire, if you can't fix it yourself, it'll cost you about $20 to patch. It's about what it'll cost you to see this movie in IMAX. There's trade-offs everywhere, man. Pick the trade that you want. Whoa! I'm getting sexy pictures. Excuse me. I do have to respond to this one. Yeah, she definitely want to see my pool. Make sure she get. Whip that out on her. So yeah, don't waste your money on a flat tire. If you don't want to go see it, King, just don't go see it. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna do shit to you. You will be one of the few that were good enough to say, nah, I'm cool. Fuck that. I don't have to do this for a living. I don't have to watch this shit. Okay? They really got to earn my viewing. Anybody who reviews movies, we kind of got to see this shit. We kind of have to. It's nothing to do it. We have to see it just so we can inform you guys what's in the shit. Like, you know what? You might not want to watch it. Indiana Johnson in search of horizontal hula. Indiana Johnson in the kingdom of the crystal cooch. Crystal Scoop, self-respect and condom. Switch one. I got the Maxims. Oh my God, the kingdom of the crystal conundrum. Crevasse. There you go, the crystal crevasse. Ah. Dial it. There you go. No one. Indiana Johnson in the dial of debauchery. At the dial of debauchery. See where tube I will have to raid next. What kind of spelunky will it be? I will travel the world with my little blue passport. Dial of debauchery. Oh, hilarious, dude. Thank you for the laugh. Thank you for the laugh this morning. Oh, it's making my chest clear out. I don't have nothing but costos in my nose. Forgot how to say nariz. I think it's nariz. I think I forgot how to say nose in Spanish. Shout out to my son going to a dual immersion school that only taught his ass Spanish. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, being able to talk shit. Which is the wrong thing I should be looking forward to and going to watch a movie. Raiders of the Lost Ark. UFO kamikaze on the board with a good one. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Hey, I just found the GIF on my phone of that scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark when they finally opened the Ark and all that light was shooting out that bitch and dropping all the dudes to their knees. That's some strag opening her seventh gate. Opening the seventh seal. And all the dudes she killed doing that shit. Shit. Oh shit, thank you. That's loosening up. Oh my God. He said Raiders of the Lost Ark. Hey, you better copyright that shit, UFO. You know Vivid is somebody out there steal that title. Porn parodies coming. There always been porn parodies. I think there was one back in the damn 90s with Jenna Jameson or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. Always been porn parodies of this shit. That's one of the funny things about porn, at least the professional shit, the big companies. They will parody any successful fucking movie. Any successful movie, they will parody that shit. And clown. And it'll be funny. Like, nigga, I'm not supposed to be laughing at this shit. I'm not. You'll watch this shit just for sheer humor. Why? Because it's fun. Put it out there like this. How many of you people out here who love anime, have not seen that little, what is it, a hentai or porn or whatever, where they show the two Evangelions banging it out? Like, what? I heard about this shit. I had to see it just so I would believe it. Like, what the hell? Who did this? This is so wrong. This is so wrong. Now, I am not approved. Not approved. Sex is just what people do. It's the other thing we do on this planet. We fight, we kill shit, we have sex. That's just the other thing that human beings do. So I'm not all weirded out about shit. It's not weird. It's not a weird thing. I hear people saying that, I think, damn, how old are you? You must be a child. It's not a weird thing. People do it. When two people together long enough and they attracted to each other or just feel like, fuck it, it'll happen. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. That's the natural human urge. That's the normal part of being a human. Wanting to fuck something. It's fine. So I don't get weirded out about it. But when people start making parodies of that shit, and they able to have fun with it and laugh about some of this goofy shit, it is. It's funny to me. It's like I told you that joke about why did Fred and Wilma never get divorced? Because he knocked the pebbles out of her ass. That's why. Why did Betty never leave Barney? Barney was in there bam bamming that shit. That's how Bam Bam got his name. He didn't even name that boy until he heard what was going on in that bedroom. Bam Bam. Like, okay, well, that's what we called him. His real name was Barney Jr., but he liked saying Bam Bam. Because he heard me and his mama in the bedroom while he was in his crib. So he just kept trying to emulate that shit. That's funny to me. That's funny shit to me. Because it's not anything wrong. It's normal shit. We the ones make it all fucked up. Realize everything on this planet does that shit. Fucking sea turtles will fuck each other out at sea, have some babies on sand, and peace out, and go do it again next year. They ain't worried about the motherfucker didn't call me. He didn't want to get me the bag. He just left me with these babies that I gotta go bury in the sand. Fuck their life. I'm out. Yeah. Come on, man. This is the normal part. All your sentimentality and shit like that is what's fucking up. That fall, boy. Crazy. Indiana Jones, the last Cooch cast. The last Cooch Cade. The last Cooch Cade. Larry Flintstone. Yeah. Indiana Jones, the last cast to couch. Exactly. Exactly. The last fake agent. There it goes. Now the funny part is, as much as y'all looking at the screen like, what is this Negro on? I bet you I put on my little carpenter's vest, my little duck worn brown carpenter's vest, and walk into the conference room and sit down at the table. Them motherfuckers go laugh their ass off. They will laugh their ass off. But at the same time, they'll be looking for a fedora this weekend. They'll be challenged too. Bet money. Bet money. Come on, man. Nothing is cool until a black man do it. Nothing. Nothing is cool until a black man does it. Just what it is. You don't believe me? Ask dudes, ask women. Nothing is cool until a black man do it. Shit, Will Smith dressing in a black suit, putting on some fucking Ray-Bans, increased the sales of that piece of shit. Sell anything, you put some cool black dude in it. Does anyone have $10 on Cash App for food? Look, shout out to who was it yesterday? Cash App me. What up, cuz? Cousin Dale in the building. He said, nice hat. Yeah. Look, this is my cousin, y'all. This somebody I grew up with playing guns in the backyard, throwing fig grenades at each other and shit. Damn. Tell these damn fools that we had fun when we was kids. This was in like the 70s and 80s, nigga. We had fun. Playing in the backyard, making excuse me, clothespin guns and shit like that. This is just what the hell we did. It was just fun. That's how kids used to play. Fucking hell. And I'm a geek that don't do a lot of dress up. I don't do a lot of dress up. You don't see me cosplaying or no shit like that. I buy certain stuff, but I don't cosplay. But because I'm black, it's weird for me. But yeah, I had me a fedora. Shit, Willie Brown known for wearing fedoras. Where do you think he got that shit from? The 30s? Fuck you. I was telling my son about that the other day. Yeah, tell him, Dale. Tell him what's up. Look, I don't know about y'all. Gen X kids used to have fun. You know why? Because we was always outside, away from our fucking parents. I just had a conversation with my coworker yesterday. She was freaking out because her mama left the 10-year-old at home by herself. I'm like, hey, shit. Oh, no. She should be there. But no way to call somebody? What if somebody broke in? What if the house burnt down? I said, that'd be their dumbass fault. Apparently, you messing around on the stove and don't know what the fuck you doing. Or somebody in broad daylight just figured that was the perfect time to kick in the house to find a 10-year-old inside. To break in the house and somebody broke with a 10-year-old. Get the fuck out of here. You're supposed to run out the back door. What the fuck? Like, if they coming in the back, you go out the front. Go to the neighbor's house and call the police. Goddamn, y'all don't teach these kids shit, do you? That's why you're always worried about something happening to them. Like they just fucking plaster dolls sitting in the house. I don't know what to do if something happens. Woe is me. Hell no. 10 years old, I have to tell him. 10 years old, I have my own fucking keys. I have my own keys, and I was responsible for getting me and my brother from hither to thither. In the house, out the house, getting to school on time, all that shit. Had to watch all that shit. I had responsibilities at 10 years old. It wasn't just no sit up in the house and need to be watered. What the fuck? Y'all raised soft as fuck. 10 years old, you damn near grown in other countries. You are damn near grown. Somewhere in Africa, you don't know how to strip an AK yet? Your parents falling down on the job. Your parents not doing their damn job. You don't need to know how to break down this AK and clean it. Nigga, stupid. First world sensibilities. A 10-year-old is too young to be at the house by themselves. Somebody need to be hovering over. And that's how I explained it to us. The y'all age group, that's the issue. You had too much fucking parenting. You don't know how to function if somebody ain't hanging around within earshot. Fuck out of here. No, that's why these kids go crazy by the time they're 20. Feel like they've been in prison already. Yeah, Aria. Get a job in Asia, yeah. Consider that 10 years old in an Asian culture, nigga, you supposed to be working. What the fuck you doing sitting at home watching TV? You better be cleaning the house. You better know how to answer a phone. Johnson's residence. Petite Johnson speaking. No, Indiana is out right now. Yes. He's out raiding a temple. Yes. What's your name? Okay. Yes, I'll make sure he calls you back. Thank you. Goodbye. Bye. 10 years old. Supposed to know how to do that shit. Being sitting at the house by yourself while your parent went down 3 blocks is the worst of your fucking issues. You can't handle that shit, you ain't gonna handle adult life at all. Crazy. Kids these days will play inside the house, make all types of noises and knuckles, but when you put them outside, they just stand out there twiddling their thumbs, looking at each other. Yeah, I told my kids that before. I told my son and daughter that before. I told them that they wouldn't survive my childhood. Because if I put their ass outside the grass, they'd be laying out there looking like they're trying to make grass angels, freaking out like, oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, what's that sound? Fucking weirdos. Weird kids. They don't know. Shit. Punishment for us, and I'm telling y'all, this is legit my cousin. Punishment for us was staying in the house. That was punishment, nigga. What you cannot do, you cannot go outside and play. Fuck! What? No, all you can do is sit here and read. Damn, I gotta go in the study and read? Fuck this. Why don't you just whoop me? I'll go outside with some whelps. No, stay your ass in the house and just read books. Shit. Where them National Geographics at? God damn. At least she ain't trying to make me do no Bible verses. Facts. Cook and clean without having to. Yeah, Dale. Yeah, Dale, no. When I talk about being in the house with 4 boys and 2 girls, it was Dale's household. We did all that shit. Mama cooked when she got home, nigga. Poppy laid down the law. And he sat at the head of the table and got the big piece of chicken. What the fuck? Y'all ain't doing that? Oh, hell no. You fucked up. Dale's house is where I first read comics. Was reading Iron Man. And he had a belt with grappling hooks in it and threw it into a tree and climbed over a wall. I was like, God damn, you can do that? That's awesome. No, we did shit. It was a big house and we cleaned it. A big house and we cleaned it. Everybody had their job and you got on your goddamn job or you got some teaching to get on your damn job. No, nigga. That shit, that's why I throw people off sometimes. Like when I pray at dinner, I may pray like a Catholic, right? I do the sign of the cross. But my upbringing is Christian from Dale's family. I use that shit. That's what I understand as being family. We sit to the table, we all eat together. If we read, everybody in the house reading, yeah. And go, and let me highlight that for these kids that don't know, talk about some goddamn abuse. And you went and picked your own switch. There is no better psychological damage you could do to a child that said, what? Go get me a switch off that tree. God damn it. Woo! Go get me a switch off that tree. Which is why there ain't no fruit trees in my backyard. I love some fruit trees, but I ain't got one close by. No plum trees, none of that shit. No, I'll grow a lemon tree, but it ain't gonna be none of that other shit. Nope, dude. I get bad memories. That shit give me hives. Like, got a racial memory. That pick your own switch shit was on the business. Oh my God, dude. And for everybody who think that's abuse, no, it's not abuse. You know why? We had blackberry bush vines in the backyard. She didn't tell us to pick one of them. So it wasn't abuse. It was discipline, you dumb fuck. If you never had your ass spanked, you don't know the difference. Yeah, that plum tree, whoo, hell no. Peach tree, plum tree, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck all of that. And I love some fruit. I love fresh fruit. But woo, that tree can't be in the backyard. That tree cannot be in the backyard. No, we got grass in this bitch. That's it. No shade, nothing. I'm doing you a favor. I am doing you a favor. The switches were lethal. Well, obviously not UFO. Because me and Dale in here talking about getting switched, and some of y'all know what I'm talking about. We all survived. How'd that happen if they were lethal? No, they put a fucking memory in your ass is what they did. That's what it did. It got you some act right. A switch will get your ass some act right. It ain't much different than a pimp stick. We just don't braid them together. But a pimp stick, a switch, and a bullwhip will get your ass act right. You ever been to a circus and you see elephants and lions and shit? Let's see. Give me a one if you can hear that story now. Give me a one if you can hear now, because everybody's still saying they can't hear. I need a one. Coming to another dead zone. You got to respond quickly. Okay, so the story was, Dale will remember this. Dale, you remember Mr. Tully? And one of the times I remember with Mr. Tully, which was psychologically fucked up, is he pulled out that big SWAT board, which looks like that big ass board in school they had in school days, spanking them pledges. We used to have one of those at school with holes in it, for real. So it cut through the wind and get to your ass quicker. Mr. Tully, I got in trouble for fighting at school. Mr. Tully pulled me back in that office, got that folding chair, called my mama, said, "Yep, Artisan was down here fucking up. Yep, you got to get the swats. You know what it is." She put me on the phone, talked to my mama. She told me that's the fuck I get. Be bothering her at work. Got off that phone. Mr. Tully bit my ass over that stool or that folding chair and gave me them swats. Now, the psychological part about it is everybody in the school heard you getting them goddamn swats. Everybody heard you. So you can't say you was in there being tough and none of that shit. They heard you in there. Pop! Pop! They heard you. Heard your motherfucking ass. But then the funny part was after he gave you the swats, he kneeled down and prayed with me. Hold on 1 second for prayer. All right, so he kneeled down and prayed with you. What did he pray? Lord, help Artisan stay on the straight and narrow. Make sure he align his steps so he will not do this again. So we don't have to give him this type of correction. The motherfucker sat there and prayed with me. My ass is stinging. My ass is stinging. And I thought about it when I was a kid, like, how fucking stupid is this? I don't want you to hug me after you just spank my ass. What the fuck? You gotta need some ice. And then what he do? Send your ass back out there to the class. Now, mind you, it was just one room we were all in, all the way up to, I think, about 12th grade, right? It was just one room. Sent you out there back to your fucking cubicle to sit down and get your ass back to work. Everybody heard you got an ass whooping. Everybody heard it. But you know what you didn't hear? Nobody in there snickering. You know why? Because they know they would be next. But Mr. Tully was my dog, though. Mr. Tully was my dog. I never held it against him for that shit. I just thought it was kind of fucked up. Like, this is some weird shit. Why are you spanking me and then praying with me? You're praying that I get it correct? What? You asking God to help me get my shit together? So you don't have to whoop me again? Yes, Lord, please hear his prayer. Please hear his prayer. I need some correction. Keep me from having this shit happen again, because this is too weird for me. But all that, yeah, the board, yeah, oh my God. Yeah, that's right. It was called the Board of Education. God damn, it was called the Board of Education. Thanks, cuz. Thanks, cuz. I forgot what it was called. Because I kept thinking it was called Father's Helping Hand, but that's the one my mother had was called. Because my mother had one after going to that school. She had one, and it was cut like a hand, like this part of a hand. And it was called Father's Helping Hand. And she broke the thumb off that bitch spanking me and my brother. Because we hard-headed, dude. Just saying. So it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Yeah, the Board of Education. It was the goddamn Board of Education. For real. Actual factual. Because you got some education after that shit. If you couldn't get right after that, you was just incorrigible. Because
Who was that? That was that white boy. I think it might have been his damn son or something like that. I want to say his name was Johnny Walker or something like that. It wasn't, but his name wasn't Johnny Walker or something else. Because he had a leather jacket or a nice jacket or something like that. He was one of the older boys. He got back in there to get his ass whooped one time. It sounded like they had a whole fist fight in that bitch. There was rumbling and all kind of shit going on. Like, god damn, they moving furniture in that bitch. What the hell is going on in there? Let me do my workbook. Let me stay focused on my workbook because I don't want no parts of whatever the fuck is going on. Yes, John Cobb. Oh, John Cobb, Johnny Cobb. Yeah, he was in there like they was moving furniture, nigga. Like they was in there throwing hands. Because what was it? I remember one time they came out there and got the ping pong paddle off the ping pong table and then went back into the office like, did he break something? The fuck happened? Oh shit. Oh shit. What'd he say? Yep. The Board of Education applied to the seat of understanding. If you don't know, if your head too hard, that stinging ass will make you understand. I obviously did something fucked up. I obviously fucked up somewhere. I have definitely went wrong somewhere, Lord. Please give me your guidance. Help me get my shit together. Because it's gonna be coming out spicy. I have to hover above the toilet. Oh shit. Now see, Dale, you hate those motherfuckers. I love multicolored pens. The pens your mama used to have, I still have those. Nigga, look. No lie. Told you, I'm one of the most honest motherfuckers you'll meet. No lie. The cool part is, instead of a little ball on the top, they make them with a stylus pen. I buy a bunch of these motherfuckers. Weird. Weird dude. John Cobb. Oh my God. I hadn't thought about John Cobb. Johnny Cobb. Yeah, he had some shit moving in there. They was fucking around in there. Talking about ordering my steps in your word. Yeah, exactly. Help me order my steps so they lead away from getting this ass beat. I don't want to see this office. Fuck them folding chairs. I don't want to see none of that shit. And you know, Dale, why my mother even signed up for that kind of bullshit? Because you had to sign on the contract to say, look, we do corporal punishment here in this school. You know why she signed up for that shit? Because my grandmother and my mother went to Catholic school with nuns. And it is nothing for them to tell me stories about the nun taking some badass kid to the back behind the partition and beating his ass in class so everybody can hear, like, oh shit, Warden is a motherfucker. And then sitting your ass back down, snotty nose and in pain in front of the whole class. Now, we're going to get back to reading these words off the board. Johnny, you good? Okay, nigga. Read this sentence. Yeah, and then, dude, I'm telling y'all might seem alienated from this conversation. You're not. It was worse when we got home because Dale's mama, now 18, she used to work at the school, nigga. She used to work at the school. So best believe if you fucked up at school and you had to get home, nigga, it wasn't a good day. It was not a good, your fucking evening was finished. Your evening plans were made. Nigga, your evening plans were made. You don't even have to worry about it. When we all posse up in the van, you know what the fuck is coming. She'd let you know on the way home. And Artisan, you know, I heard, you know what you was doing at school. So don't even think about doing none of this other shit. You just get your ass ready. The worst thing you wanted, the absolute worst thing you wanted, was to have to get for Dale's dad. Dan, the carpenter and the Marine. This is who the fuck I'm talking about. Worst thing you wanted to get was have to deal with his ass when he got home. After he came home from hard work. What? You was fucking up at school? Oh, nigga, no. Nigga, no. No. I don't remember Dan ever having to put no hands on me, but I heard the other brothers get it, and I didn't want no parts of that shit. I was good. I'll deal with AT. I'll deal with AT. Uncle Dan, fuck all that. Fuck all that. That nigga had a razor strap. I ain't trying to feel that business. I ain't trying to feel none of that business, nigga. Nope. I ain't that kind of slave. I ain't that kind of slave. I ain't no house Negro, but I ain't that kind of slave, man. Fuck that. Yeah. Yeah, see, look, this is what stories like this are good for. Letting y'all know that there's a lot of shit that went on in the 80s that keep motherfuckers on the straight and narrow. All that discipline shit that people try to tell you ain't supposed to do, kids, bullshit. We laugh about that shit now. It's hilarious. But it's what made us upstanding fucking people. We at least know how to act. When to act up, when to act right, and when to act out. We at least know that shit. And we also know there's consequences for your actions. Nigga, you can do whatever the fuck you want to, yeah. But there will be some consequences after. There will be. Somebody can kick your ass. Better hope you don't run into them. When we get home, go to that room and wait for me. Woo, shit. Oh shit! That's that lay across the bed. Oh god! I'm laughing about that shit, but it sounds like a fond memory. It ain't. I remember getting that ass whooping. Oh my god, dude, that's hilarious. That is absolutely fucking hilarious. But let me get out of here, y'all. I gotta get to this meeting, and I'm gonna be laughing my ass off, and they ain't gonna understand what the hell I'm laughing about. I am gonna wear my hat just to shake these motherfuckers up a little bit, just because I can do that shit. Shout out to my cousin Dale for popping up in here, giving me some good memories. John Cobb, Board of Education, to the seat of understanding. I forgot that shit. I was too busy getting my ass whooped. Thanks for that shit. Thanks for that shit, cuz, for the cosign. He know like I do, because Dale used to get in trouble too. Oh shit, that shit made me laugh so goddamn hard. Oh my goodness, that's such a good memory. And it ain't nothing but me, doing kid shit, which is doing kid shit, fucking around, doing shit you're not supposed to be doing, because that's how you learn, and getting your ass whooped. And I lived. I had no lasting scars. Just knows when my kids fuck up, or when they were kids and they fucked up, and I had to spank them, I was like, nigga, you getting it easy. You better calm the fuck down. You getting it way easy. You couldn't have survived my childhood, you little bastard. Now go to your goddamn room and read some books. I was in the class clown, so paddling didn't work on me. So they switched it up and started putting me in the corner, placing boxes around my desk so nobody could see me. Yeah, I got that, King Parish. When I got to Catholic school, it was right after they got the nuns out. Because I went from Christian school with corporal punishment to Catholic school where they just put your ass in isolation for junior high school. And I ended up having a desk next to the goddamn teacher. Nigga, we the only two with full-size desks in that bitch. I'm sitting right next to the teacher because I keep getting in trouble. Like, yeah, whatever, nigga. I'm like the TA in this bitch. Got a bigger desk than them motherfuckers. I didn't give a shit. Man, that was not just a ride home. They told me on the ride home that they would be silent while they fed and bathed me right out the shower. Yeah, that wet ass whooping, nigga, that's some slave shit. That is a holdover from slavery, that wet ass whooping. Now go in there and take a bath. What's gonna happen after I take a bath? Like, your ass gonna be wet. That shit gonna sting, nigga. You about to get some hellified lashes. Fuck all that. It was worse when you thought you made it and got in bed and the light turns out. It was like, don't think I forgot. Oh my God. When you try to go to bed early. You try to go to bed early and get under them covers. Oh yeah, don't think I forgot. Wake up. Didn't Darnell try that shit a couple of times? Oh, that's the dumbest shit. I think Dar did try that shit a couple of times. That nigga, no. Sleep was no reprieve. They ain't give a fuck about you laying down and getting. Oh, you think you gonna go to bed? I ain't forgot a goddamn thing. Walking in the rooms playing Indiana Jones theme music. Yep, I'm whistling that shit when I come in. I'm gonna do that shit too, Beasley. Da, 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 da. Yeah, all right, see you, cuz. What up, Woo B? She showed up too late, man. You missed the Indiana Jones stories of getting our ass whooped without the bullwhip. Anyway, I will see you guys later. I need to get to this meeting. Peace. Thanks for the laughs.